Hi, I'm Steve Dudash, IHT Wealth Management. Welcome to this Wealthcast. All right, let's talk about the question I keep getting over and over again, and it's getting a lot of headlines. That's inflation. People are freaking out about inflation. It's getting a little bit too much, and I wanted to kind of maybe add a little color to what you're seeing. Yes, the first and foremost, of course there's more inflation right now. Everyone's starting to work more and consume way much more. So if you look at gas prices or construction costs, is huge right now. Services, just about across the board, you're seeing high inflation numbers, no doubt about it. No one's denying that. But these headlines are talking about year over year inflation increases. They'll say this is the biggest increase you've seen in a decade or 2 decades or whatever it is. But think about what they're comparing it to. They're comparing it to what it was a year ago. Think about where we were a year ago. No one was consuming anything. No one was producing anything. No one was working or doing anything a year ago, May of 2020, outside of Florida. No one was doing anything. So of course our numbers look really weird compared to where it was a year ago, but that was because that was such an anomaly, weird event. Today, you will see inflation big numbers for the next 3 to 6 months. There's no doubt about it. But as more and more workforce gets back to work and starts producing more, not just in the US, but in the global economy, you're going to see that as a holding back on the inflation. Also, unemployment's a little skewed right now because we gave away a lot of extra unemployment money. That goes away unless somehow it gets extended again. August, September, you're going to see a lot of that workforce starting to get back into play. And that's usually more on the end of producing the products that are used for other things. That will definitely hold down costs. So don't overreact. And when you see all these headlines and you see all this stuff, do not take your portfolio and buy a whole bunch of inflation hedge stuff. 1, they usually don't work. 2, if you need the money in 3 months, you shouldn't be investing anyway. And 3, you're not going to market time it right. I promise you, because everything's always forward looking. No one ever does. And if they do, they're lying to you. And if they did it once, they're lying to you or not telling you about the other 10 times they got it wrong. Don't think you're going to buy some inflation hedge for the next 2.5 months and then time it perfectly to jump out of that and get back into everything else. Doesn't work that way unless you get really, really lucky. So don't overreact when you see these headlines. They're skewed numbers. Don't change your portfolios because of it. It doesn't work. And you shouldn't be investing if you need the money in the short term anyway. So I hope this helps a little bit. If you want to get in more details, call me anytime, of course, or any of our people. Hope you have a nice weekend, and we'll talk next week. Thanks. Bye, guys.